May 31st, 2022. On the 1st of May, earlier this month, I made a commitment to record something 5 to 7 minutes every day for the month of May. Today, we come to the end of that month. And as I mentioned before, I'll probably continue this beyond May 31st because, for most part, I have enjoyed recording these. And this is something that I want to continue doing it because I want to share more of what my life has been, what I have learned in my life, and the mistakes I have made and what I've gained from those mistakes, and the successes that I have enjoyed, and how those can provide some inspirations to others. And so that's my goal, to continue on this. But to recap the month of May, I talked about various things as I went through the process of doing this on a daily basis and what I was learning along the way. On May 27th, I missed doing my daily podcast or daily recording on YouTube because I was tired after a long day of work or a long shift of work that I haven't done in a long time, being on my feet for almost 5 hours and then coming home and trying to take a nap before doing the recording. And even though I had the alarm set for 11:15, as I normally did for recording these, uh, I slept through the alarm, and my alarm goes off every 10 minutes and keeps going for a full minute before it turns off. And I was too tired to hear that and wake up. The next day, I made a recording saying, "Hey, I missed a day, but the world didn't come to an end. Life goes on just because you missed something." And I talked about things along those lines, except when I finished, I realized that I didn't have my microphone turned down where you can, where the computer would record the voice properly. It was way up here. And because it was way up there, the whole recording was kind of muffled. Uh, and I didn't realize that till after I had posted it. And the only reason I knew that was because I don't listen to the recordings after I record it and I post it on YouTube. I very seldom listen to my own recordings. And as I was taking my headphones down, I realized that I had not uh, lowered the headphone to do the recordings. So I listened to it, and it sounds very muffled. Even after I turned the volume up to 100% from 50%, I could barely hear me. But I'm going to leave that recording there just as an example that mistakes happen, and they don't mean that you have failed. They don't mean that life comes to an end. They don't mean that you are perfect, because I certainly am not. There is no way I could ever claim that I'm perfect. But you know what? That desire for perfection has kept me away from doing the things that I want to do and enjoy doing, because I felt that if I wasn't perfect, nobody would listen to it. It doesn't matter if anybody listens to these recordings or not. Sure, I would love to have people listen to it and share it with other people and gain something out of it. But if nobody ever listens to it, it doesn't matter, because my job is to put it out there. That's what I want to do. I want to share it with the world. And I do know this for a fact, that the right people would gravitate to it. The universe sees to it, God sees to it, that those who need these will come to it. They will find it and they will benefit from it. So here's my take after a month of doing this. Oh, and I also missed yesterday because I came home late after a night of playing board games with friends, which we do every Monday, and I did that throughout the month. But something was different yesterday. The fact that the restaurant that where we meet used to close at 10 o'clock. Now they're open 24 hours. So we stayed and played games till late. And by the time I came home, it was pretty close to midnight. And I wouldn't have gotten everything done for the day anyway. So I let it pass. Having said all of that, this brings me to the end of May. I will continue this tomorrow moving forward. I don't know if I will do this. My intention is to do it every day, and maybe I'll start doing it earlier in the day rather than late at night, and share with you what I have learned and what I am learning as I go along, because that's my goal. That's my intention, is to share with the world what I have gained from 68 years of life, both the good, the bad, and the ugly. And one thing that I'm going to work on is being more clear and enunciate properly and more audibly where everyone can hear everything that I'm saying. I will see you again tomorrow. Until then, have a blessed evening, and I will talk to you then.